Okay, these are the points we discussed in the last class. Urogenital sinus is divided into two parts by the presence of mesonephric duct. Again, that will be divided into two smaller parts. Okay. From the primitive urinary bladder region, we can see the development of adult urinary bladder. Okay. And urethra in males and female, it will be a different structure. So this is how the structure will look. Okay, this will be the female urethra and this is the male urethra. Okay, female urethra is comparatively smaller or shorter in length. So this part, again in female urethra also it is developed from two different structures. The upper larger part, this part, it is developed from the primitive urethra. Okay, this will develop from the primitive urethra, and the lower terminal part, this is the lower terminal part. Okay, lower terminal part is derived from the pelvic part. Stop talking. Pelvic part of primitive urogenital sinus. Okay, and in males, what are the three different parts of urethra? First we have prostatic part. Okay, then followed by membranous or spongy. Membranous part. And the last one is your spongy part. Okay, so the prostatic part is developed from the primitive urethra. Okay, plus upper small part or upper small portion of pelvic part. Okay, and the membranous part is developed from the lower small portion of pelvic part. So pelvic part here contribute for your prostatic part also and membranous part also. Okay, and the last spongy part is developed from the phallic part. And here also the lower terminal part, this one, the lower terminal part, it is directly derived or directly developed from the surface ectoderm. Okay, it is directly developed from the surface ectoderm. So this is how the development of female and male urethra takes place. Is it clear? Female urethra mainly derived from the primitive urethra and pelvic part, only the terminal part, whereas the male urethra is developed from the primitive urethra, pelvic part and also from the phallic part. The terminal part of the male urethra is directly derived from the surface ectoderm of the hindgut. Okay, surface ectoderm of hindgut. Terminal part development is MCQ question. So this is how the development of urinary bladder, male and female urethra and also kidney and ureter takes place. And remember the mesonephric duct along with the ureteric bud. This part of the mesonephric duct plus the ureteric bud. Okay, these two will get absorbed into the posterior wall of the urinary bladder to form the trigone of the urinary bladder. Again, this is also MCQ question. Okay, mesonephric duct plus ureteric bud absorbs into the posterior wall of the urinary bladder to form the trigone of urinary bladder. MCQ question or 2 marks applied question. Next we will start with the development of gonads. Okay. So what are the structures we are going to study in the development of gonads? What are the structures we are going to study in the development of gonads? Okay. This is like we are starting the development of reproductive system. Okay. We are going to study the development of testes and ovary first, then followed by the other structures. So during the 7th week, if you take the section of the developing embryo at the lumbar region, this is how the structure will look or appear. Okay. Here we have neural tube and notochord. This will be the neural tube followed by notochord. Okay, and in this region we have coelomic cavity. Here we have the coelomic cavity. What are the structures we can see in the coelomic cavity during the 7th week? What structures we can see in the coelomic cavity during the 7th week? Important structure is your dorsal mesentery, which is suspended in the coelomic cavity. Okay, this is dorsal mesentery. And this is your developing gut part. Okay, dorsal mesentery is suspended in the coelomic cavity, accommodating the developing gut part. Okay, and this part or this region what you are seeing, this region what you are seeing, this is called as mesonephric region. This is called as mesonephric region. Okay, we have 3 different structures or 3 different parts in the mesonephric region. The very first one is a ridge like this. Okay, then we have 2 other structures. This ridge is called as genital ridge. Okay, it is called as genital ridge. From this region, from your gut region, few cells will start moving, okay, and it will reach into your genital ridge. These cells are called as primordial germ cells. germ cells. Okay, these are the few important structures we can see at the lumbar region during the 7th week of development. Right now, try to remember two words: genital ridge and primordial germ cells. Okay. The remaining topics I will discuss in the next session, but remember this diagram. Any doubts in the diagram? No doubts? Is it clear?